What's up, guys? Dan Man here. So I've been kind of sick. That's why I haven't uploaded any videos like the last 2 days. I'm just kind of getting over this crazy cold. I got a headache. But yeah, let's get into it. I know I uploaded a Wilder comp and a Graveworm comp using the Econ Strat, getting 9 wins. I wanted to go over a Mauler and a Light Bearer comp. Like I've been playing. I streamed a couple, but it's really hard to get a light bearer comp. You got to have the right stuff. So it's way more RNG to try and get a light bearer comp there. It's not as consistent as the Wilders and the Graveborns. Maulers is kind of in the same boat where you really are dependent on some RNG against some matchups. Like they have a lot of counter to them. I mean, I've gone 7 wins with 0 losses, and then all of a sudden lost 3 in a row to like very similar comps. There's just some crazy counters out there. All right, so let's jump into this one. Believe it or not, Breeze Rider does work with light bearers. I made one of these comps work earlier pretty well. That Henwin is a trap, but they just sap so much energy, it's pretty crazy. But the best Breeze Rider by far is still Maulers. So Maulers here, that's not terrible. Believe it or not, you know what I'm going to try? And I mean, I've been playing a lot of this too, and that's why my score's been going up and down, up and down, up and down. But I play a lot of random. And the main reason why you want to play random is, especially with this Econ method. So when you get the 70 honor badge, you get an extra 10 honor badge compared to picking your class. Picking your artifact. So that 10 extra can go towards an item, like right off the bat. And it won't affect the method whatsoever. So I'm not a fan of this artifact. I don't think it's that great. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's still very playable. I think it would work better and work best on Graveborns. But we're going to try and make it work on sadly Maulers. I was just like mentally leaning towards light bearers, and then I'm thinking, Maulers is working. Okay. So I can pull here. Now see, I still have 13, where normally I would have 3. So I could literally have bought the item. Unfortunately I didn't get lucky enough to get an item. Now I did just pull the 3-pack for the light bearers, and I was leaning towards light bearers right off the bat. I don't have a Henwin, so out the gate, I'd be playing from behind. I don't think really 9-win light bearer works without Henwin. I really don't. I think light bearers is such at a disadvantage. They're so bad. It's the hardest comp for sure to get 9 wins, and it's a lot easier if you have a Henwin with a Gaze or an Abyss. Once you got Henwin on Abyss and a light bearer comp, like, you're set. But yeah, so I guess Maulers is the play. Here we go. Need a Mauler and a light bearer. So I'll be up all night. Anything I get over 6 wins, I'm gonna post. Oh my god, bro. That's my daughter. She's 11. She's crazy. Alright. So Maulers, we're not working with much here. Fortunately. I'm gonna have to play my Lucius tank. Play some Seth. pay him up front. Just see which side I'm going to throw Seth onto. Right side, strong side. Not feeling very confident about this comp, like whatsoever. Pretty bad RNG here to catch this. What am I verse? I am verse. Oh my god, I got everything in the way. Ugh. Immortal Flame, okay. Just didn't know the name of that one. I know what it does, I just don't know what the name is. Immortal Flame. There we go. Yeah, I'm not feeling very good about it. But we'll see. I've been surprised before. Looks like a win. Henwin got her heal off. Still holding in there. Okay, yeah, we're good. Got that first W. Nice. I just didn't really like our comp all around, but it worked.
My shield is unbreakable.
Odie's a little underrated. There's not like a god item for him, though. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay. Picked up the Brutus for any kind of combo. So I actually have two choices here. I'm definitely not rolling. Definitely not rolling. What I actually was thinking was picking up another random pack. So this is what I was actually thinking about with, if you win your first match, you're playing random, so you have that extra 10 gold. You're not buying an item. Why not play with the extra 18 that you have? You'll end up getting, the value is semi there because of that extra 10 gold. Honor badges, rather, excuse me. And you'll have higher chances of getting another, not higher chances, but you'll have more chances of getting more Maulers. And if not more Maulers, at least maybe something else that'll round out your team comp. So, we're going to test that out here. Because I didn't get another item. Let's give it a whirl. Alright, see, it kind of worked out. Entendre, needed a tank for the Maulers. Needed my frontline Garo. Now that's not terrible. And on the back end, we got Brian to play for a future turn on. And now I say a future turn, so right now we're on turn 2, technically. And you want to play any heroes that have not been used so far, that have a coin. Now that's normally where the Econ Strat ends. After this turn, you go back to your main comp, it cleans up all the coins. After that turn ends and you go to the shop, you sell everything that has a coin, essentially. My theory is you could keep this strat rolling by playing a secondary comp if you get enough heroes of 2 good builds. So realistically, in one match we could have Maulers and light bearers. Not this match, but in this match it looks pretty close to a Mauler and Wilder comp. Close. I mean, you just playing a different tank for the Wilders. But let me show you in action what I mean. So, I mean, you don't buy for your secondary team. You literally just use them as like a stand-in to maybe use 1 or 2 apples. And again, this only works when you're winning. So, ideally, we want to win this second match with our secondary team. Our secondary team consists of either Leica, Damien, Floribel, Igor, and Priza. So actually we have 5, exactly 5. So that would be the team. It's not a terrible team. It's really not. I mean, you have a 4 bonus. We have Igor. And then, like I said, next turn come back around, we're going to have the Leica Brian combo with Floribel. It's unfortunate that we don't have Henwin, but so ideally I wouldn't like to use Damien. I wish we had a different healer. We don't. So let's get that out of our heads. Using Igor as a tank actually works pretty well. I've used it many of times, but what we should consider is Instead, Lucius. This is going to depend on what artifact we're going against. So let's get into it. Let's see what we're doing. I'll tell you where my brain is at for each step. I do a lot of theory crafting on this. Like, I make sure I write everything out. I'm thinking of counters constantly. Like, Honor Duel becomes an obsession. If anyone checks the Discord, the official game Discord, that was just recently hacked and wiped, like that whole fiasco. But anyways, I'm all over that Discord. So let's see. Again, the play is these 5 heroes here. So he's going to be our main tank, where Floribel will be our off tank. In between that, we have Parisa and Damien. This is the play here. So literally, this is how I'm dropping them. But you know what? I've actually been leaning more towards let's go to the left. I've noticed going to the left. See, that was a great call because it actually left Smokey over there by himself. Now, we do need to still stay to the right with a little bit. And that is our off tank, our main tank, right there. This is the play. All right, win or lose, like this is the play. This is the Econ Strat. So win or lose, this is what's happening. Again, it'd be fantastic to win because I can show you the continued Econ Strat. There's a chance. There's a strong chance. That's rough that he didn't just go right down. It would have been nice if he dropped. We might not have lost Floribel right there. Okay. Igor cleaning house. Yeah, I didn't go over where I would use Lucius and Igor. This definitely would have been an Igor match just because it was an Igor versus Igor lineup on the left. With his Smokey over there too. Like, I don't want Lucius like being tied down, stuck down. Solid win, solid win. Okay. So now, no matter what, we're switching back to our Mauler comp. But again, let's take a look. Here's where part of the extended method works. Look at every hero that has a coin, right? We want to make basically our 5 best out of any of those heroes. Like, that's normally the Econ Strat is let's work with our Maulers. Okay, but we also have a Lucius that we could play in here. We also have Brian that's going to work next round with the Mauler, with the Wilder comp. So see what I mean? You got to have a little flexibility, especially when you can pick up that extra 18 pack. Again, you still buy like you're focusing on just one team. So these Maulers is really the focus. So this round, we're picking up that. We're still on level 2 shop. Keep that in mind. So we're going to pick up minimal items. We're really focused on the heroes or the packs. And rolling, we really don't want to do. Like, we want to roll maybe once. Maybe twice. 3 times is not great. So this is where we're at on the board. Let's roll once. Okay. Now, I will pick up this leaf. I'm at 39 honor badge, and I plan to stay. But I also have to contemplate, am I going to win the match? So, our team is looking like Entendre, Rise. Seth feels so weak so early. So the play here might be to play Lucius in his steed. We already seen that it actually worked out with Odie. But keep in mind, this is turn 3. People have some legendaries going already. People aren't doing the Econ Strat. They're just pumping right in there. They don't have... they might have a lucky purple item that they got, but then they're lacking on their heroes. So, but either way, they might have something that's got the advantage. I rolled once, or I rolled twice? I rolled once, because I picked up the leaf. I am contemplating a second roll, or even a third. because if I pick up the pack, then it's okay to pick up a pack. If I get down to 33 honor badge, I have to stop. Like, and I don't have a pack showing. Didn't pick up a hero. But see, that's the thing. You don't really want to just roll for a hero. I'm trying to get items. I'm trying to get the heroes along the way. Well, the heroes are the main focus. I am going to roll one time. 39. Perfect. See, now this is worth spending. That's worth spending on right there. Getting him into the game is a game changer. Now, I'm going to save that 6, and let's play it through. Game changer. Always think first. Save, 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 save. First few levels. Save, 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 save. When you need to spend is when you think you have the extra. That's really all. Like, I have the extra. Alright, so fireball round. Now we know Entendre is going to be our main tank. Brutus is going to be that secondary defense tank. And again, at this point, I'm still considering Lucius, and I'll show you why. So Entendre, Seth is definitely going out. We don't entirely want him to be a direct target up. So is... because they could be playing Graveborn. What we do plan to do here is throw him in the middle. No, we don't. We're going to play him. So we're going to play our Rise. We're going to play our Seth. Okay, he's going out there. He might pull attention. Either way, he might eat something. Okay, or that happens. So, now we got Brutus, our off tank. Now, we're going to have so much damage with this Seth and this Rise that we don't need Odie. We could use the heals, but we really aren't going to need the heals either. They're playing a burst comp that is not built enough yet. So shielding actually works better. This is the comp. Here we go. Okay, that looks rough. But at least she's sitting in the front, like, about to take some face damage. Nice. See? Took her out. That fireball is going to be an issue. There's Entendre. Alright, Nero's keeping things alive for them. Not for long. Here comes Seth. Clean it up, Seth. GG. Third game won. Alright. Now again, this is normally where everyone would sell all those extras, but we've won every single game. We can sacrifice. Literally, we still are at that stage where we can say we can sacrifice a team.
Victory is victory, no matter how it's attained.
Now again, we're focusing on our Maulers, and jackpot. This goes on Seth, and we don't have to worry about him dying. We're going to pick up this pack. Definitely going to just do all the shopping first. Won't even look at what we just got, etc. So, rolling once. Now, got a copy of Rise. Do we lock it? Do we buy it? Let's lock it. We're on floor 3. So, at this stage, like you just saw, we picked up hunting armor, which is massive for Seth. For Rise, if we can get a crown, that's massive. For Brutus, if we get EQ, that's massive. I mean, there is going to be other copies. We'll see what we can get. We're going to roll once more. And we have Lamont. Now, I personally am not a huge fan of Lamont. I've seen him work in numerous situations, but I've seen him fail in so many more. So, but here's the play, right? Our team comp is Entendre, Brutus, Seth, our core team comp. And Rise and Lucius has been there. Now, this will put in that extra fat tank, but leaving out some sustain. Trying to talk myself into it and out of it at the same time. Yeah. In this position with 42 honor badges. Now, keep in mind we also plan to play on the flip side, which is Brian, Florbell. Now Igor's live. Carissa, but she needs something, and she's not there. Like is great. So that's the squad. Igor again as the front line. Potential smoky healer. Okay. I have decided we will go the Lamont for a couple reasons. Number one, our Entendre, she's the replacement. She's who we're putting in Lamont for, is in place of Entendre. Not only because we can get him to Legendary, with this artifact being able to really maybe put him down right next to a Hinwind, it kind of gives some more utility. So 27. At this point, I'm actually looking to save until level 4 shop because we're winning. Now, I say we're winning, but this next match is going to be really hard because there's got to be some definite legendaries. Now that's the secondary reason why I picked Lamont, because we can use him this match. He's legendary, he's a tank. What we're going to do is actually I was debating between the hunting, but I'm just thinking the leaf, putting the leaf on him. We're also going to keep in Seth. I think that Seth is just fantastic. I think he's going to carry it hard. Now, as far as the rest of the team comp, so we have Seth, and we have Lamont. We're going to play Byron Leica, which allows us to free up this and put it on Leica. Just kidding. Byron, Leica, Byron. Well, let's see. We have Seth, so we're gonna need it on Brian. Just give it a little bit more burst. And Floribel. Floribel is going to be the last choice. So again, we're not really rocking any healer, but our team is more focused on Seth burning it down, much like our Mauler comp. That's the plan. So we're going to save this 27 for the next shop, and let's get it. Alright. Mystic Crystals. So see, they want to drag things out. We want to end things fast. Oh yeah, so our secondary tank is the Floribel. So this next turn, now remember, they want to drag things out. So think Wilders, think a healing Smokey that's going to jump out there. So we might play him back a bit. Now you don't want him too far back that Seth is going to be out in front, but you want him slow and back enough that he's not going to be up on their side that quick. Leica. Now our next play is Floribel and Percy. That scared me. I didn't turn this volume down. Dogecoin's up. Whoa, nice, fat. Maulers. Okay. Yeah, I was semi-correct. So we're going to see... I'm guaranteeing you we're going to see a Smoky. Or a Coco, at least. So Byron is the play. Prisa is the play. Not Prisa, Floribel. Excuse me. Floribel is the play. I'm going to play her up one just so she's in range of the Leica ult. Alright. So this is pretty much the secondary duo comp. This is what we have to work with. So we have the 3-man, 2-man bonus. Tanky, damage is there. Burst. Let's get it. So the Smoky and Coco were existing. There's the Floribel to stop the Smoky. Perfect. And Seth is going to clean house. That's the game plan. Stop us with the Haunting Shield. Nuked them down. See, so this team comp works. Now, we're going to switch back to our straight Mauler comp. And you'll see, like, even throughout these stages, we're gaining a lot of extra honor badges from playing these different heroes. But the major selling point is next turn. Not next turn. Next turn we're going to be playing the Maulers. The following turn will be a big turn where we can sell whatever heroes we're not using, and that'll be extra income. By then we'll be at turn, technically 5 trophies wins. If we win, when we win the next one. Now the next one, again, we're running our main comp. So focus on our Maulers. Let's put items back where they belong. You want to switch items regularly. I like this preferably more on Brutus when we're using him, because he's going to shield up and heal. Now, again, this team, I'm going to roll to see, like, maybe we have Coco, maybe things change. So let's play the shot first. Let's play up there, then we'll worry about down there. Because even this item, like, works for Entendre, but we're not playing her. And it does not work well enough on Lamont. Lamont's not, he's not there. Alright. Rolling. Got a pack, got OD. So 90 honor badge. We don't want to waste these. We want to think carefully. Past store 3, you're not supposed to want to buy 3 packs. However, the value's there. I mean, you're talking about 45. We're not entirely established yet on our build. We're very flexible. We still could find Coco, which is who we need. We need copies of Rise. We need more copies of Seth. We might get flooded with copies of Odie or Brutus. Entendre might be back on the table. So those are reasons why this pack is worth it. See, got a Seth. Entendre is chilling in there. I'm not going to sell her. Like any Maulers, you'll see, they definitely are getting held on to. Just to be able to switch things up when we need to. Now, that Odie, because we have Seth, and because we'd love to see Rise, but see, Rise is not happening. Odie really is the replacement for Rise. Rise is better. I don't see Rise happening. We have same copies. But he doesn't take priority. So what we're going to do here is actually lock him before we just straight up upgrade him. We don't want to waste the 15 honor badge. Try and preserve and roll. But Also, let's take a look at that Lumont. Now, Entendre could be back on the table. Same scenario. We're going to lock him and roll. Is that a Night Raven? That's Night Raven. Alright, let's roll. I know I'm making this video pretty long. I'm just trying to be really in-depth so you guys understand the mindset for playing this extended Econ Strat. When you're playing the extended Econ Strat, you really need to think carefully what you're doing, because if you mess up, you're just setting yourself back. Again, I don't want to roll, but I will one more time. Okay. Shop's not looking any different. I have 51 honor badge. So at this point, I'm thinking I am going to pick up Odie. The play here is use Odie instead of Rise for this next turn. It's going to help the artifact a little bit. That's not the main focus. And because of not instead of Rise, but with Rise, I think this comp itself between Seth, Brutus, Lamont, Odie, and Rise, I think these 5 guys, they can pull it off. I think they can pull it off. And in the meantime, I mean, we're getting 1, 2, 3 honor badges flipped. So that's more income for the next round. That alone right there makes it worth getting him. It's worth playing, worth getting him. Now, 36, I'm going to roll down one more time, one last time, to see if we get a pack, or where the board stands. Bingo. Okay. Now, we have Coco, we have Seth, we have a pack. We're going to grab that pack. Okay. Odie's on the table. Rise is slowly falling farther away. Now, because Odie is legendary, we're going to give him the item. We want to see a Seth pop into the shop so we can just buy those 2 outright. We want to buy Coco outright. Lomont, still undecided about him. And Rise, again, yeah, we want to see that second copy. Or we're going to just buy him outright next turn. So the play is next turn we're buying these no matter what. I really hate to see only 4 spots held up, but let's play it. Here we go. Sorry, that one took a while. Each shop level, you got to think really thoroughly through what you're doing. Especially, like I said, when you're playing this extended Econ Strat. Now, the extended Econ Strat is coming to an end. It's coming to an end this turn. And I'll get into that. We're going to have a big shop. So, frontline tank. Damage up front.
I can't wait.
Odie. We're going to play here. No, here works. Here works. Here works. Here works. This works best. Odie there. That's a good spot for Odie. Leaving him up to anything that's going to counter him goes there. Okay. So the next play is Brutus and Seth. Seth's going to be the off-tank counter in case anything comes in. And it's just a Wilder comp, so we're not too worried about it. We want him actually there, so he's landlocked. Like, he's going to have to run boom, 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 all the way out to get out. And before then, he'll jump to the lowest target. So we won't take any pre-damage. That's positioning. Alright, we're good. Good team. So we already have 111 badges for next round. Solid. Time for Seth to clean up. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. No. Celebrated a little too early. Gotta hope that this does damage. Seth really needs to clean up quick. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Alright, well, you know what? It's Florbell versus 4. Really, we're not worried about Henwin's damage. Dropped her. Good. GG. That worked out.
What did I say?
So again, this is where I could end, and will end. I will end the extended Econ route. Not bad, not bad. 111 plus whatever we're going to get from selling stuff. So let's do the selling first. We're actually going to do the selling first. Anything that is not a Wilder this turn. This turn is just, Mauler, excuse me. Anything that is not a Mauler gets sold. Nice. Okay, so we have our lineup here. And jackpot. Mythic. Now we pretty much win everything. Let's grab... now, do we even need to really mess with Coco? We're definitely going to sell that Smokey. Smokey's just in our way, staring me down. At this stage of the race, I'm still leaving Entendre on the table. I still think she's got value. Now, meanwhile, that's still an argument in my head. Coco. Yeah, man, I don't think Coco is it. I don't think Coco is the right play. Because we need this damage. And survivability is already there on our carries. The question here is, do we drop that Coco? Because the real question is, who do we replace? We want a tank, we want an off tank, and we are rolling with the 3 DPS. You gotta realize that last game all happened with a 1 copy Epic Rise. And Rise really made the difference. So he is worth hanging on to, he's worth building, he's core. Him and Seth is really just dominating it. So we're going to let Coco go with this artifact, because we already have a shield, we have everything rolling the way we want it to, getting our energy in, we're trying to nuke things down. We are not going to play Coco. So that means these two really need to happen. We're going to pick up this Rise. We're just going to straight out buy him. We're building him. We want him. It's going to open a shop. Let's roll. To Lamont. Now, to Lamont, 8700 badge. We want to buy both of those. We're on level 4 shop. We want more open spots. We don't want to lock down the shop. Now we've made our decision. Lamont is the guy. Entendre can be sold. This is our squad. Alright. Let's play it out. On this turn, after rolling, we got nothing. Let's roll again. After rolling, we got a pack. Now, see, packs I will not buy now. I can lock that Lamont because I'm looking for a double, or at least 2 copies of them. It's not the right play to play that item. So let's roll. Nothing here. Let's go. Okay, we got Rise on the table. Legendary Rise now. 34 honor badge, but now that we're level 4 shop, we're rolling it all the way down. We're literally going to go for broke. We want to just kind of cross fingers and pray. Alright, rolling. Nothing. Rolling. Nothing. Rolling. Okay. Now, who's that gaze going on? The gaze is going on Lamont. Want that gaze? We're not worried about Lamont's damage. We literally want Lamont for his slight tankiness and his insane CC. So that's going to build him up. Now we have one more roll going into the shop. Here we go. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, so next turn we have a Mythic Odie. That's GG. That's like super nice to get. And we have a Mythic Lamont. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's play. Next turn, it's going to work out nice. Okay, so Lamont's going down, and he's going down up here. Because, boom, he's going straight into their faces. Contrary to that, Seth's going to play the backfield on the right. Up front. Kind of plan there. I'm going to drop Brutus last, because he's my off-tank. We're going to play Rise behind. Now, this next turn, I get to place the Odie correctly and worry more about the Brutus. Now, Brutus I'm going to be putting here to block a Savannah. I highly doubt a Savannah is going to be put over here. I actually think we're going to see Granny or Thorin jump over here. Alright, let's play it out. It's looking like a Henwin with Greyborns. Well, okay, Salazar, same idea. Same idea as Thorin. I think Thorin, well, all eyes on Seth. Seth is dropping. Seth is frozen. Seth's shield just got popped. Oh, and he's not healing up either. No damage off that Seth. Ugh. Okay. Nuke that one down. Get Salazar. Good. Got Salazar. Get Carolina quickly before you die. He died. This looking like a loss. Looking like a loss. Can we get down that? Yes. Okay. Now it's a win. Was looking like a loss. Now it's 100% a win. He's not going to chop down either of those. GG. Let's look at that damage chart real quick. Yeah, look at Rise. It's just a legendary Rise with no items. Seth got burnt way too quick for that. Way too quick. You know, I mean, I put him in Crossfire, and he did a good job trying to counter Seth, but didn't focus on the rest of the team. That was one of those ones where it's like Seth's the carry. He's got the ball, but he fumbles it, and my team picks it up. Alright, and now this turn is so fat. Got Lamont, and Rise got Hito's item. GG. This is such GG. Now, got 12 to just play around with and hopefully roll something nice. Just copy of Rise. That's it. Another copy of Rise. So next turn I can just straight up buy those both. Now, Odie doesn't really need anything except for survivability. That's going to be bought for Odie next turn. And since we know I want to buy a lot, we're going to just lock the shop down, and now I'm going to roll. I'll roll it down. Don't need the pack. Don't need anything there. It's fine. I wanted to see, you never know. There might have been a miracle play there. It's worth doing. We only had 6. Let's play it out. Okay. So again, we have our Lamont up in their faces, trying to see some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Now we
I
have
can't wait.
pretty much the same positioning, same exact gameplay. They did a good job countering Seth last time. Let's see how Seth rolls this time. Now, I could just let Seth be the burn. Oh, wrong hero. But I'm thinking this time I want Seth to be completely free. Seth is going to be free to do what he wants. There we go. Nice little stun by Lamont and some little AoE damage. It's not much. It's a little. It's just enough to poke and prod. And Seth is cleaning house. Seth just nuked that down. Oh my, he's still going. He's still just nuking. He's like just raping. You saw that OD ult the last second on the on that last target. I didn't catch who it was, but Rise again with the most damage. I actually thought Seth with the executions there was just nasty, and OD's damage was pretty fat. Alright, so remember, we're going to just kind of clean up the shop, because we're going to throw that on OD. Give OD survivability. We need one more copy of Brutus, 2 more copies of Rise, and at this point for items, we're just looking for that mythic helmet, Guardian something. Forget the name of it. I'll show you when we get it. Hopefully we get it. Got a Rise. Nothing else. Now what I could do is actually lock and buy that pack. Or buy the pack. Hopefully we get one copy of one or the other. Total, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 heroes that would give us something we don't want. 2 heroes in that pool that we want. Sorry, 3. 3 that we don't want. Okay. Yeah, that's the play. That's the play. Let's pull. We gotta hope we pull a Rise or a Brutus. Did it. Nice. And it just gives us Rise like that. GG. That's what we needed. Let's get this going. Rise is now set free. Looking for a Brutus. Or... and look at that. Look at that. This works out great. Now it's giving us too many Brutuses. Fantastic. Alright, let's play this through. This Econ Strat gave us such an advantage that the only thing that really is going to stomp us is the artifact. Like if someone has... that's what would counter this whole comp. It would counter every single thing that we've built. There are counters, and they mostly revolve around the artifact. Now, the way this is looking,
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
I know that Seth is like kind of my cleaner-upper. Let's play Odie here. Nice, kind of a mirror match. So I'm not too worried about anything in the back line. Right side, strong side. Alright, let's roll. Should be good. We're sitting on 4 mythic. He's got 2. Now, let's see what the difference Coco makes. He has a bone scroll, so his survivability is obviously better for now. We're going to see if my guys can pump out enough damage and survive long enough to burn through 5 bone scrolls. Got 2, got 3, got 4, and 5. Easy peasy. Super clean, super easy game. And last but not least, we have our Brutus at Mythic for the last turn. Welcome to the show, Brutus. Now, last item, we have 80 gold. The only thing that we're looking for at all is just that crown. Just that crown. I wouldn't replace a single thing. Except for maybe Fire Dancer on there. So let's see what we get. We're looking at items. Realistically, that stun could have came in handy in place of him, but he needs that instant ult. Looking for this helmet that I'm thinking of. And I only have 28 more gold to roll down. Nothing. Nothing. Wrong helmet. Nothing. Come on, give it to us. Everybody obviously has mythics. Oh, the guy, last guy had 3. Or 2, rather. Rolling. And actually, that's it. That's all that we had. So, you know what? We'll play it out just in case, for the sake of knock on wood. In case we lose. Gonna roll it out to see if we. There's the helmet. Alright, so this is the EQ helmet that I was talking about. Grandmaster Crown. That's what we're gonna throw on Brutus. It's gonna make everyone else 15% stronger. And the other, again, only other alternative would be Fire Dance for Lumont. So let's see if we grab one of those. Again, I was just thinking mentally. Maybe Abyss. Maybe Crimson Abyss. Maybe. It's kind of nasty. It'd be like some crazy. I'd love to see it. I got 3 apples. Would everybody love to see it? Yeah, everybody would love to see it. Alright, we're going to lock these 2. If we lose, God forbid, we have like a amazing fun play for next turn. We'll see how it rolls. Okay. Throwing down frontal face tank. Here we go. Same map, same spots. Looking a little similar over there, buddy. I'm really interested to see how you turn out. Again, he has no... I have no worry here with this team, so we are just going straight forward. Right side, strong side, let's get it. It's going to be a little RNG based on who wins. Again, I don't think the Coco works. Alright, he can stun my back row, so we'll see how this plays out. Coco's keeping him survived. See how Seth plays. Oh, Seth cleaning house. GG. Oh my god, that damage. That damage was nasty. Nasty damage. GG. That is the extended Econ route. Crazy Rise. Crazy Seth. Crazy Odie. GG. 9 wins. Mauler Cop. Stay tuned for Light Bears. That's going to be a fun grind. GG. Hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe.